put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a shit about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get denied.
Welcome back, everyone, to Madden NFL 21. Now, we have kept your saved options from last year's game. You can change these options and accessibility right here and now, or you can change them at any later time from the game settings.
Yeah, I'm an act a fool with this. I'm an act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up
accessibility settings.
Turn the whole field to a schoolyard.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this.
Accessibility settings.
I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'm with this. Okay, yeah. Then I hit that.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens versus Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Returning it, Justice Hill.
His guys take over first and 10.
Now we get our first peek at the Ravens offense, and at the helm, of course, the most valuable player of the NFL in 2019, Lamar Jackson.
And no one can run the football like Lamar Jackson from the quarterback position. The most dynamic guy with the ball in his hands since probably Michael Vick. Got more action.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync.
He's got him in, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Give him 10 yards. It'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
First and 10.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He goes underneath to Ingram. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kicker on.
That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Patrick Mahomes leading out the defending champions. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, the Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now.
We know the arm strength is certainly there. He's got a big-time cannon for an arm. And that's not a surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 14.
3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
47-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it.
On 2nd down, Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Jackson from the shotgun, and that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Number 26.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line.
5-yard
2
line.
yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
So the two sides will make the long walk to the other end of the field. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. 6-0 is our score. We're back to Baltimore after this. On second down, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
9 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
4-yard gain on the play.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A strong running. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6. Results in a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
To Tyreek Hill.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20, and down to the 16-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
To Travis Kelsey.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Travis Kelce.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Complete to
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Result
working from the gun, Mahomes. And an incomplete pass.
intended for
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Second and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. It's complete to Robinson. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. To give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
6-6.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here with not much scoring between these two teams. 6-6 our score.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
A gain of 7.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Here's Mahomes to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. That seemed to be linebacking 101 on how to diagnose and stop a run.
And what we're doing nowadays is we're taking those former safeties, those bigger guys, and making them linebackers to utilize their speed. He just made an absolute beeline after he diagnosed that play and ended up making a nice tackle on it.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Third down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
First down. It's Williams. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Mahomes to throw on second down. This is caught. Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through. That's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Well, that last completion is certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
32-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Man open left side, it's Williams. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
26.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Travis Kelsey.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And
so on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
A gain of 9 yards.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A give to the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams will try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
20, Ravens 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 4. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And this is incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Mahomes on the keeper.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon.
The Yard brings all new gameplay for you to tackle solo or with friends. So here's what you do. You create and customize your character and start your journey in high school and customize your character, level up your new good news. NFL's discover new Madden NFL values an inclusive community.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. Spin move, is on, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Spin move, is on, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that, time I was down and out, had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at, you know what it be, playing this here for the keeps, had to make out with a feast, a family to feed, 3rd cold where the trophy should be, EA got me in the game now, read on with the game now, they're here with a lane now, my home 2nd with a ring now, legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just the heel, spin move, is on, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show, I had to kick off and go, I had to kick off and go, spin move, is on, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show, I had to kick off and go, I had to kick off and go.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.